Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today, I originally shot a clip talking about my favorite kitchen tools, and I'm redoing it because it didn't make a whole lot of sense and I forgot some pretty important details as to why they are my favorite tools in the kitchen. So I'm gonna try to get this done super fast before my baby wakes up. This part right here that you're watching is going to be, this is shot after all of the things that you will see next. If that makes sense, things are kind of flip-flop. So if my wording seems off, that's because I'm talking past tense at this point. All right, my number one kitchen tool that I probably use the most, let's be honest, is my KitchenAid. My last video I talked about the attachments like crazy. I have 3 different attachments for this. I can shred cheese with this, I can spiral vegetables, I can make zucchini noodles, I can grind meat, I can slice veggies, I can peel an apple and spiral it. There's so many things I can do with this, along with the basic mixing and hands-off kneading. There's a dough hook that comes with this that can knead my dough for me. It's insane. I love it, I love it, I love it. KitchenAid. They are on the more expensive side, so it's a bigger investment. And then all the attachments that come with it, you can slowly accumulate, but definitely love her, love her, love her. My next one, which is currently in use because you'll see soon that I just made bread, my bread machine. I'm actually gonna bring her over here. She's in use, like I said. I'm gonna try not to unplug her. I cannot make bread for the life of me by hand. I just can't do it. It doesn't work, but this baby makes sure we have bread in the house. I have to make bread with it about like once a week or twice a week, and she's a lifesaver for sure. So highly recommend a bread machine for somebody who's intimidated by the idea of hand making bread, or somebody who struggles with it like I do because for some reason I just can't. All right, I'm gonna pause this quick and I'm gonna go grab the last but definitely not least. All right, and this is my stoneware collection. I can't choose just one, so I'm just gonna wrap it all up into its own category. This stoneware, if you don't know, it comes very like porous material. It's hard. It feels like a rock, basically. It is stoneware. And what's great about stoneware is it's extremely beginner friendly. I used to use glass, like Pyrex containers to bake and stuff, but as far as like needing things for this shape or like a sheet pan and stuff, I just wanted a better option. And with stoneware, it's nearly impossible to burn things. It'll dry out before it will burn. So you can bake cookies and you're not gonna get like that black bottom. You can make egg bake and you're not gonna get the charred edges. It cooks very evenly. It holds heat very well. If I tried to cook something in the oven these days without my stoneware, I guarantee you I would mess it up because stoneware makes it that easy. And this is not dirty. This is not burnt. This is not anything but perfectly seasoned. This is the one I use the most. And the more you cook with stoneware, the more the grease and the oils and stuff infuse into the stone and create a very smooth, you can see how shiny it is, a very smooth surface. And that's how you get that non-stick surface. These two are my newest additions, and that's why they're not as seasoned, but I use this almost every single day. If I'm making a quick lunch for my kids, this is what I use. And this bottom one here is just like a flat baking sheet stoneware that I use for like if I'm making hamburger buns from scratch or pizza. I throw my homemade pizzas on there and it cooks so well. So stoneware is definitely, I said my KitchenAid is my favorite, but I couldn't do anything in the kitchen without these guys. My bread pan, as I said, I don't bake bread. My bread machine does for me. So this is my meatloaf pan. Again, this is a newer purchase, but I'm very thankful to have it. This was a gift from my grandma because she had it in her pantry for how many decades, I don't know. These are all Pampered Chef. And if you look into Pampered Chef, if you don't know, they are phenomenal. And she also gave me a pie pan. So I have a pie pan and this one, but the pie pan doesn't get used as much because I don't bake, but I will use that if I'm gonna make like a quick apple crisp. So those are my favorite tools. And then I did mention a few others that you will see at the end of this video. So if you have any more questions, or if you want to hear any more in detail about any other tools or gadgets that I use on a regular basis, let me know. But I just wanted to share with you all those. If you know anybody trying to get into cooking more or trying to make the kitchen easier, especially if you're doing more from scratch cooking, these 3 things are definitely at the top of the list for me. So thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of the video. All right, so I have all of my stuff out for my bread. As I was putting my ingredients together, I need a little bit more than a teaspoon, so I'm kind of gonna overkill it here. I found some other ideas, smaller gift ideas for people who are in the kitchen a lot. Measuring spoons, a set of measuring spoons. I need a second one because I use these so much. I only have the one set and I'm constantly having to wash them. And then stainless steel measuring cups. I do have 2 sets of these that get used quite a bit. So, good ideas. All right, what did I just do? Hopefully I don't screw this up because I'm not paying attention as much. Another necessity, I believe, which I didn't think about until I had this what could I not live without mindset. These containers, you might not think they're necessary, and they're probably not, but when you're constantly getting flour and sugar and stuff out of the containers, I have one for flour too. You don't want to be opening a paper bag. You don't want to be, I don't necessarily need these for storage, maybe the sugar one, but the flour I go through so often that it's really not a necessity for that. But as far as constantly needing access to it, it makes so much more sense in these containers. I have these separate liquid tablespoon measurement things that are super nice. We're gonna put this in here. Lock it in, close her up, plug it in, and my settings are already preset, and there she goes. Now I have 3 hours and then I'll have bread ready to go. So next I'm making my mayo. Don't be noisy, bread machine. It's like right behind my phone, so let's see. Egg. If you've ever made homemade mayo, people seem to get freaked out by the idea of using a raw egg. But it's fine. It's fine. And mustard. Anybody wants any like specific recipes, let me know. I'm not talking about it. I need vinegar because I didn't think anybody really cared a whole lot. There she goes. I hope it's not that loud. This is the immersion blender. Super handy, I love it. Now you can use certain different types of oil. I use sunflower oil because it tastes the best, in my opinion. It's not the best for you, but it tastes the best. A little bit.